I need to look at a penis. I'm so bored.
Insults. Degradation.
Degradation, the pod.
Good word, and I don't mean that as a compliment. I mean that as an objective truth.
I mean that as a stop.
I mean that as, I wish I thought of that word.
I do that all
Degradation?
the time. I do that all the time to my friends where I'm like, I'll give them a compliment. They'll be like, you're so nice. And I'm like, I'm not being nice. I'm being truthful.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not saying it to be nice. I'm saying it because I mean it, you piece of shit.
Yeah. We do
That's-
this to each other too.
Yeah.
Not exactly that, but I'll be like, because we're both uncomfortable being vulnerable and sharing our feelings.
Yes.
And
in some
also
ways,
being nice to each other.
and being
Okay.
nice
Yeah.
because we don't expect people to do it back to us.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
but we both do it back. But because it's uncomfortable, I'll be like, you look really pretty today. But then I have to flip her off at the same
to even it
time.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're like, hi.
What did we call it? It was like the same as when you give a dog its medicine with peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's like our version of that.
I think it would be like that, but if you only allowed it to have peanut butter, if it was also having like a disgusting bit of medicine in it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
our friendship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dog
Aw.
peanut butter.
Yeah. I remember I was talking to a friend and she has a bit, I don't want to, but she would, I don't think it's spoiler, but she said that she was hot passing.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I was trying to tell
Different
her.
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Light is all that matters for hotness.
Yeah. But
It's very true.
Light angles.
yeah. I was trying to tell her though, because like she was like, oh, what's wrong with this bit? It's not really landing. I was like, the thing is, and I'm not trying to give you a compliment. You are just hot. You are very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, thank you. I was like, no. No. This isn't me giving you this is me just being objective. This is what is landing and
Yeah.
what is not.
Yeah.
You're like, shut up. You're hot.
Here's
and it's
the
not
clear
working.
problem.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. I feel
You're
like
hot, whore. Like that is a word I love so much.
Whore.
Whore.
Degradation, horror. Let's get a third one in here. Somewhere in the episode.
Oh, what's the trifecta?
We'll get our third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother.
Binoculars.
I don't know.
Mother. Oh, no. Welcome to the Worthless
Yeah.
Clowns.
Welcome to Worthless Clowns, podcast about how stupid we all are. I'm Brittany Cardwell. Follow me at Britonus Cardwell on Instagram.
And I'm Allie O'Neill. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Allie O'Neill. And we have a stupid guest today.
Lucas Arnold.
Yay.
Sorry, you were going for it.
I was going to say that
No, you
you
do
can
it.
find him on his podcast, Two Nosy Meerkats.
Yes.
Which Brittany and I have been on together.
Yes, with
Oh,
Gabby
yeah.
Jordan Brown.
And I accidentally called Brittany a dog.
yeah,
Accidentally.
Allie still hasn't told me which dog I am. This
You're
came
like-
up on our pod too.
You're like an Irish setter or something. I don't know. I have to look
That's
at
a
every
beautiful
dog.
to be compared to.
I don't know that
As
one.
dogs go, it's
Keep talking.
very.
I'm looking it up.
I
Yeah.
have to look at
Irish
every dog
setter?
and then figure out what dog you are.
It doesn't have to be perfect, Allie.
Yes, it does.
Oh no, Irish setters, that's good. That's like
That's
grade A
good?
dog to
yeah,
be
yeah,
compared
yeah.
to.
It's a dog that
Oh.
has beautiful hair. Let me
Look at
see.
it.
Oh,
Are those the red ones
It's
or the
got the
black
Sarah
ones?
I'm
Jessica
gonna
Parker
cry.
waves. It's a good dog.
this
Wait,
is
what'd you
a
say?
this is such a sweet looking dog.
You're
I
sweet
do not
looking.
feel like that though.
I think
You look like
Wait,
that.
let me see which
I
one you're
think I'm
looking
a
at.
piece of shit.
I'm not an Irish setter.
Wait, let
I'm
me
a
find,
piece of shit.
Oh, this is how I feel. Wah.
Dude, that is, wait, screenshot that. That is the noise of that dog.
Hello.
Is this me?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah,
rang.
it's got the hair and
Yeah,
everything.
you have beautiful hair, you're very majestic, and you're a little bit sad looking all the time.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
That's
And
so specific. I
Brittany
love
walks
that.
around like,
That's because it's the objective truth. I am sad. Happy.
I actually think I know what kind of dog you would be.
what?
You would be a Pomeranian, but half of the hair is shaved off.
Why?
I don't know
what
why.
the fuck?
I don't know.
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian, but with edge.
Pomeranian with tattoos.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I am a Pomeranian because when I have wet hair, people don't recognize me. I look like a completely, like, remember when I washed my hair
I
in
don't think you're a
Cleveland?
Oh,
Pomeranian.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, how different? Is it just like your head is smaller?
Well, no, it's because I have big, like, frizzy, like, wavy hair. And
Yeah.
so when it's away, people are like, I don't recognize you. Like, I'll wear a
Is your
hat.
hair that frizzy? I
or
mean,
it's just, like, big.
it's
There's
got
just
like
a lot
weight.
of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And, like, people, like, I'll, like, put a hat on and people be like, oh, like, I remember Christiana Jackson one time came up into my face at Drool and was like, hey,
Your
how are
hair
you?
was wet?
No, because I had a hat on.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
People
Is
have
she
no
not
object dominance.
maybe not quite a Cocker Spaniel, but something like that?
Yeah, I'm a Cocker Spaniel. We have
Cocker
the same
Spaniel.
hair.
And you're real
King
smart.
Charles Cavalier Spaniel. That's a good one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably less fancy than that. It's like that dog if it was raised in a dumpster.
Yeah.
That's me.
And what dog are you?
I think I know.
You know?
I think I would be a
I'm
pit
looking you
bull
up.
dachshund mix.
What?
Pitbull.
No!
I would never guess pitbull.
No, you'd be like one of those creepy little ones.
No,
that,
no, it's because I saw a pit bull dachshund mix and it
was
had
just
like,
a-
Oh my God! Yes, it has your eyes.
Wait, let me see.
Look at this.
look. It legit. It's
Let me
like
see.
a big boxy head and then just
Its
like
head is
a
too big.
disgustingly narrow body.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Wait, let me see which one you got.
Okay, yeah.
The
that
first
is-
one is the first one that
Yeah,
came
that's
up.
the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Screenshot.
I was
All
like,
right,
that's
yeah, you're
fucking
right.
me.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
right, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. You
Now
really
that we
know
figured
yourself,
out-
huh?
Now that we
Yeah.
figured out
It's
what
It's so
dogs
nice
we
to feel
are-
seen.
Now that we figured out what dogs we are, we can
Yes.
end the podcast.
Great. Yeah. It's nice being here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Brittany, how are you? Any updates?
Oh man, my bodega guy.
Yeah.
This is a big update.
Oh, big update.
My
What
bodega
happened?
guy gave me a massage.
Okay. Where?
This was not a dream. This happened
Do my back the Aki way.
in the bodega, in the aisle of the bodega.
This
You told
is
me
so
Were you
hot.
imagining him reaching over the counter?
Yes.
That's what I was imagining.
He's
No,
like,
I was imagining you like jump up on the counter and you're like, when you're ready.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a porn.
you just
big
lay
time.
down.
Yeah.
You lay down face down on the counter, and then he's like,
I'm just gonna do that next time I come in and see if he gets it. You know?
"Yeah, that's definitely not a DOH violation."
Yeah. You're wearing like a top that has like very open back. And you're like, just do whatever feels natural.
Yeah, one of those like paper towel robes that you wear at the doctor's,
Yeah.
and then Brittany lays down ass out on the
What
bodega
seems right
counter.
to you? He's not sure. He checks my moles,
Yeah.
and the whole time he's like,
So wait, who made the first move?
There have been no moves. I mean, I go in there
Yeah,
almost every day with my
okay.
friend Katrina, and we order salads. Katrina can be very flirty with people.
Okay.
Oh, Katrina's such a flirt bag. I don't know. Where
And
that
I'm
was
like
going.
her
Okay.
sidekick who's like, just give me my salad, you know? But Katrina's like, hey, how are you? And she's like joking around and is all like,
Yeah.
la la la. She's also British. And I think that
Oh,
comes
yeah.
across as very like lovely and
I know the type.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I hate those guys.
Yeah,
So-
my mom.
Except
Hey,
for
shout out to my mom.
Yeah, shout out to Lukas Arnold's mom. Sorry about your country, dude.
hey mom, I love you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's how we compliment on this podcast.
One time I hung out with
Love it.
Lizzie Cassidy and Katrina and you, and I told Lizzie's also Irish, and I was like, she's British, so be cool about it.
Don't bring up
So
the
she wouldn't be like,
past.
yeah, where the fuck did you guys come from, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in another country now?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get fucking mad at us for being here too?
Yeah.
Asking for reparations.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Anyway.
So
Yeah.
okay, so this has happened over time,
Uh-huh.
right? She's been flirty with them. I'm associated with her. So every time we come in, this guy is having a fun time with us.
You're probably mysterious to him.
Maybe
Ooh.
that's it.
Yeah,
Um,
you're the white whale.
Yeah. He'll be like, "Hey, I saw you at the gym.
Ooh,
Please,
okay.
Lucas, Caucasian whale.
Hey,
have some
Whoa.
you
respect.
got your nails done
I'm
again."
listening, I'm learning, I'm trying to do better.
The great Caucasian whale, Brittany Cardwell.
I need to acknowledge
That's
my
my stand-up
land-dwelling
special
privilege.
title.
The great Caucasian
Whale.
That's a name for your special or your
That's what
album.
it's
I
called.
know,
The
they're
Caucasian
so
whale.
funny.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
I
the
got
other
a
one?
few options right now. I've got interpersonal genius.
Interpersonal genius has to be
which
it.
was given
Okay,
to
that's
me.
pretty great.
Well, actually, I can't say it right now. And
Okay.
another one that you came up with was power anxiety.
Yeah,
Mm.
anxiety, but it's powerful.
Oh, I thought you meant like power bottom, like power anxiety, but
Oh, you know
I
what?
thought that's
That's
what
a
you meant.
better reading.
I'm a
of
power
it.
Yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing all the work from the bottom of the being.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll finish
But
this.
at the deli, yeah, go on.
So things keep escalating. He told me
Mhm.
he went to a nude beach.
Whoa.
Right?
Okay.
We're talking about our weekends.
He wanted to remind you that he has a cock and balls.
He wanted me to.
He wanted to
imagine him
put the
naked.
image in your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, be like,
And
I
I
went to a
did.
nude beach,
I did
and
that.
guess what? I got
Hey.
all the parts.
Under these clothes, I'm naked.
I imagine him naked, and I'm like, doesn't live up to my expectations. Like it's my imagination, but I made him disappointing.
Wait, can I tell you?
Yeah.
I had a dream last night where I tripped.
Better not be about
but
us.
I tripped in a dream, but it had nothing to do with the narrative. I'm getting so old that I'm like losing balance in my subconscious.
I had a dream last night. I couldn't go down the stairs.
Oh
Similar.
my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's terrifying.
What are you, a cow? You can't go down the stairs?
What are you, a new dog?
Yeah, what are you, a little puppy that can't go down the stairs? Idiot.
Or just grandma.
Or grandma. Dude, Brittany gets one of those chairs that like bring you down the
Oh my
stairs.
Yeah.
Those things crack me up,
I want
bro.
my parents to get one of those for their dog because her hips are all messed up. And she used to sleep up there with them and watch TV with them. And they don't go downstairs to like relax.
Oh.
So she's all alone when they're home relaxing.
Oh, that sucks.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
But they're just going to wait till she dies instead.
It'd be funny if they get like 1 month of use out of this and then the dog dies.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we gotta get another old dog to get use out of this.
Yeah.
Instead of just a lazy puppy. We need a puppy that grinds.
Anyway.
Bodega guy.
Yes. Okay.
I need to know the end of this.
This is about you, so we got to get to you soon. But so it's escalating. He gave me a free smoothie the other day. I dropped it immediately. He had to clean it up.
Oh my god, Brittany. Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucking funny. You were like,
This
thank
is
you
great.
so much.
And then I said, that's what you get for giving me a free smoothie. And he didn't laugh.
Wait, you said that?
I did.
That's really good.
All confrontational.
That's a great line.
And then the other day, this was the big event. I was ordering my salad. I'm on my phone. I'm like, "What's up, man?" And then he didn't talk to me much. He was busy. And then he walked around. He had his backpack on, like he was going somewhere. I was like, "Where are you going?" Because now I have to interact with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We interact
he's a
every-
friend.
I can't ignore.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't
Basically
say
a colleague.
He doesn't say anything. He just walks past me and grabs my shoulders real hard, like one big double squeeze.
Yeah.
And then leaves, doesn't say a word.
Dude, that's why he
That's
wasn't
assault.
Yeah, it is.
that's why he wasn't interacting with you before, because he's like, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna squeeze her real hard twice.
You know that
Yeah.
you know that he was talking to a buddy and the buddy was just like, just go for it, man.
Just make a
Go
move.
for it.
Just fucking go
Just make
for
a
it.
move. Squeeze her twice. You already
Let
talked
me know
about
how
That's
you
his big
feel.
move.
You already talked about the nude beach and you got nothing? All right, you got to move into physical contact.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow.
He doesn't know that I have a lot of autistic symptoms.
Were they triggered by this event?
I don't think I did anything. I know what happened. He did that. He walked out, and I texted you and Katrina immediately.
Yeah.
What did you? Can I ask what you said?
That
I
the
said
deli guy
the
squeezed
deli
her.
guy just massaged me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Anyway,
So I can't wait to
Wow.
hear about this deli saga in the future. What's he gonna build up to?
what does
Criminal
he expect?
charges.
I haven't seen him. Yeah.
That's where this arc is going.
He's gonna see how far I will let it go,
Yeah, no,
and then I'm gonna have to find a
absolutely.
new salad guy. And I have had salad guys before, and I'm tired of having to get new salad guys. I'm sick of it. That's why I stayed
I'm
in
so
my
sorry.
neighborhood.
Oh god, that is why she stayed in her neighborhood.
Oh,
Anyway.
man.
Do
That's
you have
what's up
any
with me.
interactions with bodega men?
I have not had an interaction with a bodega man, but I had a crazy interaction last
Oh,
night.
you don't interact.
I
with
just
them? You think
spoke
you're better?
French with someone.
What?
I just spoke French out of nowhere in the wild. That's never happened
Have
before
you,
in my
you've
life.
been learning it though?
I learned it in school,
Oh,
in like
wow.
middle and high school.
And you remember it? I
Apparently-
thought
Like you're
when you-
proficient?
when you
I was
first-
high. It unlocked it.
Fluent.
Oh shit!
Man,
I thought that you
that's
had
a real
never
thing,
spoken
huh?
it before.
Sorry, say that again.
I thought that you had never spoken it before.
Oh, that would
And
be
then
that would be
You were like,
incredible.
I guess I know French, and then you're just high at a French person being like, fa 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 fa.
Or you're speaking and you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So you go to Google You think you're speaking in tongue. You're like, what's
Yeah,
wrong with
yeah,
me?
yeah.
You go to Google Translate and you find out it's French.
Yeah. that was did you ever see the movie? It was like Sean William Scott. His mom is Susan Sarandon, and she starts banging his old coach, who's Billy Bob Thornton. And like
No.
the running gag of the movie was that Billy Bob Thornton is so good at sex that women just start speaking Arabic during sex. And for some reason, Sean William Scott is under the bed. He's just trying to stay out of like the thrusts way, but he keeps hearing his mom in Arabic.
That's so funny. One of my friend's moms used to, she was like super religious.
Uh-huh.
And he told me he would go downstairs and find her on the treadmill just with her hands up speaking in tongues.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wild.
Damn.
Pentecostals, man.
Did your dad do that?
No, they're like conservative, like Christian to do that.
Oh.
Like they're not like the fun kind that has like singing and like cool
Yeah.
stuff like that and like
Yeah.
healing people. They're just like, we hate the gays, amen.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my
Well,
dad's
now I
church.
like him.
The Reverend Robert
So
Jeffrey.
agreeable.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Well,
Yeah. Crazy thing.
Do you have a stupid
you
story?
got a stupid
I do
story
have a
for
stupid
us?
story.
I
So
can't wait for this.
when I was in,
That sounded like I didn't mean it, but I did.
No, she didn't mean
I
it.
really can't
It's
wait
okay
to
if you
hear
did.
this.
wait, Brittany, say how you feel.
I'm having a fun time with you on the pod. I really am.
This is every time
I
Brittany
like this
and I
interaction.
interact. I don't believe her unless she's
I'm
flipping
going to
me
remember
off.
this in a good way.
Fond will be our memories. But no, I do have an embarrassing story. So when I was in high school, I was an assistant director on a production of Brighton Beach Memoirs. And there was this one point during one of the performances where I had to move a prop backstage. And so I had to move from one bit of backstage to another. And I would pass a stage door.
Mhm.
And while I was moving it, the stage door opened, revealing me to the audience.
And you're just like, ooh, holding the thing.
Worse. I was holding the thing, but I looked out.
Sorry,
and
what was the thing you're holding again?
I wish I remembered.
Oh, okay.
Was
I
it
wish I
big
could-
or small?
It was probably like a vase.
Was it a cock
like
prop?
A cock.
You're just holding that.
It's just
And you're holding it down here, and you're like, oh no,
Oh no!
oh no!
It's like
Everybody
black
can
too.
see my whole cock.
No,
You're like, the only way I can carry this cock prop is with my mouth.
what's a gal to do? And I have two others in my mouth, in my mouth, in my hands, and I'm like, there's no other way for me to hold the third one. Yeah.
And you run off and they're spilling
Oh.
out of your pockets. All different sizes.
And they're like, I don't remember seeing those props. Everybody in the audience is waiting for the cock props to happen in the
Yeah.
play, and they never do.
They're like, are we part of this bit? Is this even like...
It's written up in the New York Times. And
Yeah.
they're like, what about the cock guy?
It's a very long Eric Andre bit.
Yeah,
It's just like
yeah.
full theater production,
yeah.
but just random props of penises loose backstage.
It gets a bad review
You see it once.
because that wasn't explained.
Yeah. And then people are like, you just don't get it. You
Yeah.
don't get it.
No,
Yeah.
this is art. What the fuck, Dad?
It's subversive.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were
Yes. So
bringing
I was-
a vase.
I was bringing a which is so much more boring. Let's
That
say it's
cocks.
a penis. Let's say it's a
Let's
penis.
say it's cocks.
I'm moving a penis.
A-
Can I get
A
applause?
vase is symbolic for a penis.
Oh, wow. Our producer Connor just applauded for
One clap is always so satisfying.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
one.
Feels good.
One
Yeah.
clap for a penis. So
That's the name of your special.
there it is. There it is. There it is.
One clap for a
One
penis.
clap for a penis.
Oh God. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm holding this prop penis, and so the door opens, and I'm looking out, and in my panic, I just shut my eyes.
Like a child.
You're a
like
baby
3 years old.
with no object permanence,
Yeah.
and you're like, they can't see me.
No theory of mind.
I was like, I can't see them. They can't see me.
How long did you close your eyes for?
Oh, I blacked out. I'll be honest. I don't know how long. It could have been half an hour. It could have been a second.
You're
I
standing
think
there the whole time.
honestly, it was probably like 3 seconds max before
Yeah.
the door then closed again.
Oh, okay.
And then I was just moved on with my duties. But
This makes it seem like it's more a part of the play.
Yeah.
Because you're like, not only do you have a huge cock in your hand, you're like closing your eyes like you're having, like there's something going on in your life.
yeah.
I bet people were so distracted the rest of the play. I don't think they understood the rest of the
They
play.
were like, who's that guy, though? Dude, this reminds me of one of my best friends from childhood. You met her, Chelsea.
yeah.
She works at a Boston School for the Deaf, and she's like a special ed teacher. And one time I was getting drinks with her, and I was like, if kids don't want to listen to you, do they ever just close their eyes? And she's like, all the time. Imagine not wanting to listen to the teacher being like, and being like, I can't fucking tell what you're telling me because I can't see you.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, dude, these deaf kids, they got it going on.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So funny.
Because you can't just do, there are animals that can like close their ears. We can't do that.
No, you can do
That's-
like one of these.
Yeah,
then
but
you
that's
could
too
see
obvious.
people yelling at you.
Yeah.
You gotta do it mechanically.
You could just close your eyes and be like, no, I'm not shutting off communication. I'm just blinking really long.
Yeah. Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
I'm deaf.
Oh my God. I don't know. This is awful, but in my mind, I was like, oh, special ed within the deaf school. For some reason, I didn't think that was a thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought of like special ed as only in a thing like in public schools. I don't know why.
No, yeah. She teaches like special ed kids, and she says that like so Boston School for the Deaf is one of the very few like schools for the deaf in America that are public. So like anybody can take their kids there as long as they live in a zip code. So she gets a lot of students who are like nonverbal, and then people are like, they're deaf. Their parents are like, they're deaf. So she gets like a lot of, which like, she's like, they're gonna get better care here than like in any other fucking public school. So like, we don't care that they come here. But like, she has a lot of like really super disabled kids. I don't know how else to say that.
Is it a lot of like kids that have like, that are just misdiagnosed as deaf?
No, it's like kids who have like such severe.
That's what I thought you meant too.
Yeah, that's what I is that like you said it was like someone who was nonverbal.
Yeah.
But they actually could.
Yeah, they can hear, but they're nonverbal and they don't like respond. Like they're very, very disabled in a way that they like cannot communicate with their parents.
Right.
And so their parents are like,
the treatment is still helpful even though it's a different problem.
Yeah, it is, because like she recognizes that when she sees them. She's like sees them like reacting to stuff, and she interacts with disabled kids all the time, so she knows exactly what's going on.
Right.
But like the parents who have one disabled kid who's not listening to them is like, this kid must be deaf. You know what I mean? They don't have like a lot of, they don't have like a ton of experience in that. And she's like, oh, but I'm still gonna like be a teacher to these kids. You know what I mean?
Do they not have to be proven to be deaf before going to that school? I guess not.
Well, I think that if you have
it's
like
a low bar for a deaf school.
I think that if you have a lot of learning disabilities and you're like can't communicate very well with people, then they're like, yeah, like I don't know. If you have like a bunch of shit going on and then you're like, they're also deaf. And
so
like
it's not
they'll
really
accept
a school
you.
for the deaf. It's like school for verbal and communication issues.
No, it is a school for the deaf.
But they don't base it on deafness.
I think they base it on deafness when it's much easier to diagnose as deaf being the only like issue that the kid has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do think it's funny the idea of like going to a deaf school being like, I'm not deaf. I just got a lot going on.
Dude, I got a bunch of shit going on.
Man, that's how I feel sometimes. Like I block stuff out when I got too much going on. I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah.
I honestly have been thinking more, like obviously not deaf, but I have been wondering if I may have an audio processing disorder because I have to. There are a lot of times where I have to focus very hard on really just taking in the meaning of what someone is saying.
Oh,
And like, I also find it very difficult to tune out anything else that's going on. I hear it's like everything
Do you have
is
ADHD?
Yeah.
so for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not diagnosed.
That's a
but
part
like,
of it.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
It's
But- So you probably have it, so it's probably a part of that.
Yeah. I also like.
All right, cured.
All right. What is it? Like 9 out of 10 of our guests have ADHD.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
they're all
makes sense.
They're all weird, funny people.
Yeah.
I also couldn't read for shit growing up. I was so my
we
reading
booked
skills
you
were so.
to get diversity and the kinds of problems people have.
We thought you were a smart guy, and then you come in and be like, I can't listen.
I can't listen. I can't think. We got plenty of non-listeners and thinkers.
These plants are pretty.
We're just reprimanding you for
Yeah,
having all of the
for
problems that-
existing badly.
Yeah.
For being too similar to us and to every comic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We want one normal guy on this fucking podcast.
It is insane when you meet a comedian that you're like, oh, you're actually not neurodivergent at all. It's
Yes.
really impressive.
Yes.
Dare I say refreshing?
It's kind of
Oh, not refreshing for me. I
no,
can't
I
talk
find it.
to him.
I'm like, oh, this is
Wait,
nice.
who are you even talking about? I can't think
Give
of
us one name.
Okay. Okay. This obviously I'm not like diagnosing but like there's Iban Kulkarni, is
I don't know
someone
who that
who's a
is.
very talented comedian. He might be neurodivergent. I don't know, but I don't think he is.
Mm.
And when I realized that I didn't think he, I was like, oh wow, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I
And
just
not
thought it was
even like anxious or anything.
Oh, he probably has a lot going
Well,
on. Like,
you gotta have that part. at
I feel
least.
really weird talking about a guy who's just a lovely guy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like putting his shit out.
And we're just trying to figure out what's wrong with him.
He's
Yeah.
gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, every time I see Lucas, he's like trying to decide
He's trying to
what I'm like.
suss me
He
out.
acts like
No.
he knows me.
He asks me way too many questions.
Yeah. No, he's
the
just
questions
he's a
are all
very,
from a diagnostic
Yeah, I
manual.
know.
yeah. He's just a very bright, very sociable, very kind person. I'm just like, the radar isn't going off when
Yes.
I'm around
Yeah.
him. It just isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always
I
strange.
can't. I have trouble thinking of anybody who doesn't have something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Most everyone I know.
Mhm.
Yeah. I actually recently thought that my mom probably was as well.
Oh,
my
my
dad
mom
for
for
sure, but
sure.
my mom, I've been thinking maybe.
Dude, I have been talking about how I'm like, my dad's probably autistic.
Same.
Yeah.
My dad and my mom has ADHD. I think
Yeah.
my therapist thinks she has it.
Really?
I told one story. He was like, "Does she have ADHD?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure."
Yeah.
I think no one zones out harder than my mom.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone's eyes get more defocused.
Same.
Just looking like there, and then you say something, she's like, "Hmm," and then
Yeah.
just like,
She's just disassociating until she's like summoned.
My mom
Yeah.
does that too. And she'll like, I'll come home. We haven't really caught up at all. She'll be like, "Hey, so what's going on with this one thing?" And I'll be 3 words in and she's gone.
yeah.
She never gets the answer to any of her questions because she can't hold her attention for long enough.
Do you think she's depressed because she's like, oh, I never figure out anything? Just
She's like, I don't really know my daughter. I'm like, you can let me finish my
You could
sentence.
stand in the same place.
Yeah.
While we're
stand in the same
talking.
place.
oh damn.
I used to, well, sometimes I take it personally, but I'm trying not to now because I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with her. She just like,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
Poor
can't
thing.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
totally. My dad is obsessed with the weather and Jesus, and also
two genders.
Road
and
directions.
directions
Oh yeah.
and martial arts.
Instruction manuals. We
Instruction
figured out both
manuals,
our
yep.
dads.
Yep, and then also just says some really out of pocket shit every once in a while, where I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he has no idea that it's not appropriate for the time, and I'm like, "He's definitely
What's-
fucking autistic."
What's
Yeah. Wait,
one-
what's out of pocket for you?
Like one time, I told you this fucking last time. I might have said this on the pod, but I was going to my friend's wedding and I was like getting dinner with them. And I was like jokingly, like, I can't believe Leah didn't like ask me to write a speech, blah, blah, blah. Cause I was like a bridesmaid and whatever. And like, I didn't really mean it. I was-
This is really funny.
And I was like joking about it. And then my dad's like, oh, you should prepare something like just in case. You should prepare something, And then he starts getting really intense and he's a pastor. And he's like, you should always be ready and have something in your back pocket just in case. You always have to be ready to preach or die.
Whoa.
And then I cracked up. Me and my brother started laughing. And he was
Preach or
like,
die.
and then he was like, what? Like he didn't understand why that was fucking ridiculous to say.
Is
And
it
then we had
weird
to-
that my mind went, oh, he has a huge penis? I
Yeah.
don't know why, but I'm like, that's a
Don't
big
talk
dick
about-
phrase
Dude,
for some
my
reason.
dad
Preach or die.
doesn't even have a cock,
No?
okay?
I have a
Preach or
spare.
die.
There's no way. Yeah. I have 15 spare if you
Preach
need
or
them.
Die sounds like a straight edge dude.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Christian
yeah.
metal band.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah. My dad, he was for sure autistic,
Uh-huh.
but like undiagnosed, as many people born in 1944 were. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was very sensitive to loud noises. He was not really. Is this really boring?
No,
No, sorry.
I was just getting the post ready.
I was just looking at my
okay.
vape.
I got so anxious. I was.
Both of us.
I actually, right when I grabbed my phone, I was like, I hope he doesn't think I'm not listening.
Sorry.
And then immediately,
We were
I
both
did my
talking about
lock
how,
screen, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, your phone's out. I just started acting like my mom.
dude, both of us are talking about how we have ADHD, and then you start talking for a
Right,
minute, and we start doing
yeah.
other things, and you're like, what are you guys doing?
I'm listening though, your dad. 1944.
Yeah, 1944. Good
Throwing
year.
a lot of numbers.
Good
I'm
vintage.
there. I'm listening.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's not really an empathetic dude. He would rant at you a lot. That was the way that was one of the
That's
only ways
also
he
what
could
my dad
My
communicate.
dad
does.
does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a funny thing once where this like family friend's kid who was like maybe 20 at the time and I was 14, he was going to college in America and he was visiting us for dinner. And he brought this girl that he was seeing over and he brings her in and then my dad's in the kitchen. My mom's like in the like bedroom like doing something. And this guy says to my dad, oh, no, he says to this girl, oh, Carl, he'll tell you everything you ever want to know about environmentalism. And then he makes a beeline to me and just leaves her there. And then my dad just starts ranting at this poor chick. And then he comes over to me and I notice his eyes are bloodshot and he says, Lucas, you got to understand, I'm a genius. Because now your dad's not going to notice that I'm high as fuck right now. And I was like, you're a bad person, but you are very smart.
Yeah, no. And you're like, that poor lady.
Yeah, I felt so bad for her.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not going to rescue you. This is not my rodeo.
She's just like trying to be polite, like,
Yeah, she was a lot of just,
Yeah. And just being talked at.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as your dad, he wouldn't pick up on when people want to leave the conversation. Yeah.
No.
I get stuck in those types of conversations a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
me too, dude. Me
Did you
too.
grow up feeling like you have to indulge that kind of person who like will just rant at you?
I mean, I feel like that now sometimes,
Yeah.
but I'm aware of it now. I don't remember it like as a kid much or anything. And I now with my dad, I do indulge it because I'm like, this is how we connect. I listen.
Yeah.
He tells me what he thinks.
Let us.
I'm happy to connect in any way as long
Yeah.
as we're not talking about how I'm a radical liberal who's going to hell. As long as it's not that, the conversation is fine.
All right.
And you're like, first of all, yes, I am. And yes, I am. Hell is way more fun. It's a mismanaged restaurant.
And proud. Yeah. Oh.
My
Yeah.
dad, though, I'll see him at parties and like he doesn't like a lot of attention on him,
Okay.
but he does love giving you a lot of detail about something he knows.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I'll see him at a party and he like isolates one person.
Yeah.
And he's telling them about a boat motor he worked on and like expecting them to know every single part that's like involved. And he gestures a ton.
Yeah.
So I'm looking over and someone's just like, uh-huh. And his hands are waving all over. He's like showing how the parts work. He's doing like loops through his own hands. It's so funny.
Can I say, I used to do that where I would just like hyperfixate on something and just like go into a subject so deep with someone, expecting them to get all the references and the minutia of all the details and stuff. And then I realized that, probably not everyone is as obsessed of the things that you are.
Yeah.
And so I have now got into the habit where I over-explain. I go hardcore the other way.
Oh, so then you like triple or quadruple the time that you're talking to them about it.
Oh, but it's about something that everyone, like this actually happened on my podcast, Who Knows America? But
Check it out.
where we had Jake Letizia on and I mentioned that I went into a spice store and then I said a store that sells spices.
And you were like, a store. So basically, somebody
Yeah,
has all
so
the products.
you got money?
You
You give a drink.
exchange money for the products.
Yeah.
Sales. It's part of the previous definition of the store.
Yeah.
Go back to, you're like just like looping around.
I felt so bad. Thing is, like, I did genuinely go to a thrift shop recently that was just called Spice. And so that was on my mind. And so I thought, maybe he's also been to this store. And he's
Yeah.
like, Spice, clothes.
Of course, if you say
Yeah.
Spice store, he's automatically going to be like the thrift shop.
Now
yes,
you get
of course.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, that was a low moment for me. That was low. I felt so bad. I was like, I'll just crawl into a hole.
Yeah, you're like, sorry, I treated you like a fucking idiot on this on this great podcast.
Yeah, you're a guest.
Yeah.
How does your mom tell stories?
Say that again?
How does your mom tell stories? Does she? Have
How
like
does my mom? The way she'll tell a story, this is the way a story will get gotten into, is that we'll be talking about something very heavy, and then she'll sideswipe in a story from her own life that is way worse.
Oh. Do you have an example?
I do,
love
but it's
that.
not one that I can share on air.
Oh no!
Oh man.
It's
funny.
yeah. I'll say this because I do this as like a stand-up bit, but where my mom and I were watching Finding Your Roots, like the Henry Louis Gates show, and like Pharrell is on, and he's learning about his slave ancestors on the show, and we're watching it, and my mom just turns to me and she's like, "You know, your great-great-grandfather owned like 500 slaves."
Oh my god!
And I was just like, huh?
And you're like, well, I guess I don't know what to do with that information.
Yeah, and she's like, "Your great-great-grandmother was one of his concubines." I was like, Jesus Christ.
And then she's just like, "That's it. I'm going to the store. Do you want a soda?"
Yeah, it's
regular.
It's not unlike that. Yeah,
I love your mom being like, "You think you have it bad, Pharrell?
Yeah.
Think about my
That's
concubine great-great-grandmother.
funny.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I should be on this show.
Yeah. Can I tell you, I did that as a bit in on a set that I put online, and it did like really well. People liked it, but then my mom saw it, and then she called me. And then about like 10 minutes into the conversation, she said, "Can I talk with you about this set that you put online?" And I was like, "Honestly, Mom, I don't want to talk about it." She's like taken issue with stuff before when I know that I had like every right to say anything.
Of
And
course.
and I just was like, "Mom, whatever you have to say, I respect it, but I don't need to hear it." And she said, "Even when you're saying untruths." And I was like, "What the?" And then she went into like this rant on the phone with me because in the bit, the way I said it just now was not actually how I did it in that bit that I did a while ago.
Yeah.
I had said sex slave for
Yeah,
my great
yeah.
because I looked up the word concubine.
That
And
is
like-
what it means, yeah.
And that's what it meant because I looked it up.
okay.
Yeah.
I looked it up and that's what it meant. And I was like,
but that's not what she meant.
and it's not how she meant it. And like, apparently like different cultures have like different understandings of
Yeah.
what that word means. And it was more,
I didn't know that was sex related.
I didn't.
I knew that concubine was sex-related.
Yeah.
But also, what did she think it meant?
What she actually meant was that it like polygamy is much more a thing
Oh.
in like
oh.
the
Gotcha.
Muslim world in
Mm.
Africa and so on.
Okay.
And so it was more, apparently, according to her, it was more in line with like multiple wives.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And
yeah.
that she was, but the way she was yelling at me, I could tell that she thought that this was intentional on my part.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
if I was
yeah.
trying to intentionally twist this detail to sensationalize, which was not, I made a mistake and then I took the set offline and I
Yeah.
never said it
Mm.
like that again. And I was like, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake." But
Mhm.
I told her, I was like, "Mom, I looked up the word. This is what it meant."
Yeah.
And she legit said, "I don't want to," still yelling, "I don't want to listen to you with your white colonizer definitions of words."
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna call you about this.
Whoa.
Does she watch everything you do?
Not-
That's
not-
too much.
No,
She couldn't watch
no.
all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
No.
Wow, that's
Oh,
crazy.
man. I'm
Yeah.
always worried my mom's gonna start getting on me about my family jokes. I'm starting to do
Really?
more family stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm
Does
like,
she watch what you do?
she doesn't have Instagram, so she doesn't see a lot
Ugh, lucky.
Gotcha.
currently.
You're so fucking lucky.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I know. But my aunt got an
Mhm.
Instagram and now she follows the pod.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
And I'm like, well, now they're gonna know that they can access everything through here.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
yeah.
And there's a lot that they could see.
Yeah. Oh, my
And
God.
that's fine. I'm not going to change anything, but I'm like, it's about to happen.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there any kind of material you're afraid your family discovering? Like any specific stand-up bit or anything like that?
Well, I make fun of my parents a lot on this podcast.
Which is
Most
great.
of it's lighthearted.
They also don't know that she has this podcast.
They don't know I have a pod.
And like my dad doesn't know that I have this podcast.
and the name is.
Do they know podcasts as like a thing,
They
an
don't
entity?
understand. I've defined it for them like 50 times.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
like, you guys should listen to podcasts. My dad's always mowing the lawn for like 6 hours at a time with nothing. And I'm like, Dad, get some headphones, listen to a podcast, like about war or whatever.
Yeah.
He would have a
Things
great
dads like.
time.
A World War II podcast?
Listen to a podcast about lawn mowing.
I know.
You're mowing the lawn.
It's just lawn mowing sounds in his headphones.
Yeah. You would love
Turn.
that. He hits a rock.
Dude, it's like jerk off instruction, but lawn mowing.
But it's
lawn
just your
mowing
dad.
instruction.
Reverse. Done.
Dude, lawn mowing instruction. And then he's like, oh yeah, tell me what to do.
That's so hot.
Empty
Oh
the
my-
bag. Yeah, empty the bag on the perimeter of your property.
Make sure you don't get that weird piece of land that's technically your neighbor's, but you're not mowing to get
Yeah.
back at them.
Watch out for the what is it? Fuck.
Stump.
The thing where it's
Gravel?
like neighborhood like group or whatever.
The neighborhood
HOA?
watch?
Homeowners Association.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
HOA.
Oh, I
got
didn't know that.
DOH stuck in my head because of what you said earlier.
Oh, sorry, I'll never say DOH again.
Interference.
What
so
is
you can have-
DOH? I don't know.
Department of Health.
Department of
They're the
Health.
people who put
Okay.
the letters outside of restaurants to be like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a restaurant thing.
For some reason, I thought the EPA immediately.
Yes, it's in the Environmental Protection Agency.
Yeah. Or was
Yeah.
that not FDA? I thought FDA surely would put the letters outside of restaurants.
FDA does they're the Food and Drug Administration.
Yes.
So whenever you create like a packaged food, they have to like make sure it's safe for consumption.
Here's the thing: restaurants do food.
Yes, I know, but let me tell you something.
Okay.
It's like a different kind of business, like under the law, because it's like it's not only like the plates you're eating off of, it's like the floor and the tables and how the food is prepared and how they're storing the food. It's all of that shit. Because also once
It's like when you can buy sangria in a supermarket but not regular wine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. And like also it's like the FDA regulates like how they package the food, and then once the food is like out of like in stores, they can't control what happens to it.
Okay.
But like in a restaurant, from like where the food comes from to like it being served and eaten, like that whole process has to be regulated.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like a slightly different thing.
Gotcha.
Anyway, Brittany's
Okay.
fucking texting.
I was pulling up the thing and then I
You
remembered
texting a boy?
I didn't tell
Oh,
Are you
someone.
texting a boy?
I forgot to tell someone something important, but I'm done.
Was it a boy?
Send
No.
penis.
It was Maggie Lally,
send-
previous guest.
Send penis.
Send penis.
Send
Bored
penis.
right now.
But like urgent.
Send me an
Couldn't listen
e-penis.
to acronym talk.
I need to look at a penis. I'm so bored.
Should we do? What do you think? We're ready for the post. Do
Let's
we
do
want
the
to
post.
Let's do it.
vomit or dog?
Let's do the shorter one.
Mm.
I mean, I think we have time for either.
Oh,
Wait,
well, I don't know.
What were
up
the
to you.
options again? Say it again.
Yeah,
Oh, you wanna
vomit or
choose?
dog?
Vomit or
Vomit
dog?
or dog? I want to go vomit.
All
Yeah.
right. There
I
has
want-
been a lot of dog talk already.
Yeah, we talk about dogs way too much.
Although
on this
we talk
podcast.
about vomit
I
on
love dogs.
every single episode.
We do talk
now.
about vomit and dogs
bugs
on
and dogs and
rat
plumbing
kings.
snakes.
We have a great podcast.
It's crazy
here.
we haven't
Yeah.
talked about plumbing snakes.
My
yet.
dog used to eat grass and then throw it up. It looked like pesto.
Yeah, I had a dog that would do that too.
Yeah.
Dogs eat grass when their tummy's upset.
Yeah. Your dog ever eat his own
They're
shit?
self-medicating.
I had a lot of that happening.
Oh my god, my dog would rummage through the trash and eat all my fucking used tampons. God damn it, Miss Charlotte.
Katrina's dog ate a used condom.
Oh,
no.
That's bad. That's not even your own nut.
Yeah.
It almost feels better if my dog's eating my nut.
I guess. Like almost like it's
Because at least I know where it's coming from, dude. I don't know how those guys eat.
and it's like use every part of the
The animal?
The
Yeah.
At least with you, it's locally sourced.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, at least the FDA's in charge of my nut.
At least I know what's in there.
All right, we're going to
This is
read.
organic. What you just got? Fucking pesticides. I don't know.
I know. There's GMOs in this nut, dude.
There's MSG.
We're saying just all sorts of acronyms today.
This is the letters
DOH in
pod.
this shit.
This is the letter. This also comes up a lot on the pod.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
just
Letters?
be like suddenly we're just doing
Free
combinations of
association.
letters or words, which
Yeah.
you could call sentences, but they're not. They're not
They're
sentences.
definitely not sentences by any means.
Nice.
Anyway, we're going to read a post from an internet user.
Nice.
All right, and
Feel free to butt
feel
in
free
whenever
to
you
chime
want.
in
Okay.
whenever. This is someone who's doing something dumb.
Mhm.
Probably.
Nice.
Hello.
Great start. Great start.
Dude, Brittany cracking up at hello. She's like, hello.
I can't read the rest of this.
Fucking
It's too
nerd.
funny. All right.
Oh my God.
Hello, I am a female, 17. Oh, we don't usually read stories from young people.
We should
Okay.
read stories from young people because they
Dude,
do the
I read
dumbest
so
shit.
many stories from young people.
I
on
know
my
in your pods,
Yeah.
people write in.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of like middle and high schoolers.
Yeah.
Their writing has gotten better. Their writing
like their
skills have
mentor?
gotten better.
Have you let them know?
I always know. I always give them praise when it's more legible.
Good comment.
I always
placement.
do. I always want to give praise where I can. Yeah,
Becky
that's all.
from Austin, man, you learned how to use that colon finally, huh? Okay, female 17. My friend Bianca is the same age.
Why is this so hard to get through, Brittany?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just happy to see people.
These are good memories to have in the future. Yeah.
I'm gonna
And he's
be
like, I
positive
can't wait to think about this
memory.
later.
We had been best friends since we were 8.
Mhm.
It all started last Tuesday morning when she came over as we had plans to pick
It
up
all started.
Oh, I love that.
You're probably wondering how I got in this situation.
Yeah.
She came over as we had plans to pick my grandma's weeds. That was your plan? All right. That's nice, I guess.
These kids are cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hey, want to come over and pick grandma's weeds with me?
And your friend is like, oh, I thought we were doing something else.
Then we can make
Yeah, and then they're like,
bracelets
what
after.
the fuck? Bracelets. We can make corn husk dolls.
Yeah. My grandma was so happy that her weeds were being picked. She made us She made us some garlic pasta with Parmesan to feast on. All right.
My grandma was so happy her reeds were being picked that she made us garlic pasta with Parmesan to feast on.
Man, you remember that sentence exactly.
Yeah, I'm smart.
This feels like if like an AI was fed like an organic child's life.
Dude, that's what children are nowadays.
Yeah.
They're just AI.
Yes.
Children are just absorbing everything that's coming into their brain.
That's me. I'm just an AI that was just given.
Yeah. But we're old AI.
Yeah.
We don't really have enough.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. We're like AI that can't learn how to use a phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go on.
My learning wasn't general enough for me to pick up new stuff.
No.
I'm constrained. That sounded like a real robot.
Yeah, dude. You sound like a robot all the time.
Wow.
Okay.
I've been told that I sound like a robot a lot with my word choice.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Degradation?
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
We got to get a third word in here. We haven't heard it yet.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So think real good while we're
Okay.
reading this post.
Okay,
But also
brain.
But
listen-
make it sound natural.
Yeah. Try to sound human, Lucas.
Yeah.
Although I appreciated my grandma's cooking, I took one bite and I knew something tasted off and told Bianca. Bianca then called me a brat for not eating my grandma's cooking and played it off as a joke. I do not like being called a brat.
Direct. I love
I
that.
do not like it.
I do not like
She knows who she is.
bad.
Dude, she knows who she is more than you do.
I know. Brittany Cardwell. I am Brittany Toilet Cardwell. In the
Her middle
last
name's
episode,
Toilet.
we were talking about when I don't have any thoughts. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Mrs. Cardwell is my mother. Call me toilet.
You should get a pet and name it Toilet Junior.
That's a great name for a pet.
Toilet Junior.
Junior is hilarious. That is so good.
Brittany,
Oh,
you gotta do it
That's a
now.
name for a special. It's just a
Toilet
good name.
Junior.
Toilet Junior.
Brittany Cardwell in
Oh my
Toilet
God,
Junior.
I am Toilet Junior.
Dude, you've been living in
You know
Big
about-
Toilet's
you know about my
shadow
dad,
all
right?
day.
Wait, what about your dad? Is toilet?
We can't go
like-
into detail on it right
Her
now.
dad invented
Okay.
a toilet.
He invented a toilet. So
What?
I am Toilet Junior.
That's why she's Brittany Toilet Cardwell.
Yeah. We'll tell you after.
Yeah.
We've done it too many times.
talk
on the
it
pod.
about it
This
way
is
too
the
much on the
show
pod.
now.
No, we've talked about it so much on this
Okay.
fucking
All right,
pod.
tell me later, tell me
It's
later,
just
tell me
about
later.
my dad's insane website.
Okay.
Now.
I'm
show you the
so
website,
excited. I'm so excited.
Everyone
Okay, go
call
on.
my dad on his cell phone, which is on his website.
Please don't do it. Don't call
Please tell
Brittany's
me
dad.
that he has like that. He has to like hit 1 3 times to get to the letter he needs, like one of those phones.
Yeah, T9.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get back into this
Yeah.
fucking post.
Bianca continued to eat 2 bowls and finish mine. Jeez.
Ooh, Bianca's
Wow.
hungry.
Man, oh man.
Slop.
As we were cleaning up lunch, I noticed the butter my grandma was using was significantly old. And my grandma used the butter around the mold.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Knowing this, I almost felt sick, but I didn't tell Bianca because I was a little embarrassed, to say the least. I also was still a little mad she called me a brat, so I just forgot about it. As we left the house, we took a bottle of Tito's from the cabinet and decided to get drunk when we got back home. Bianca was feeling fine and insisted on taking shots. Every time Bianca drinks at my house, she pukes, and I'm the one that cleans it up every time. It got to the point where I think she purposely was missing the trash so that I'd have to clean it up.
Whoa.
Whoa,
That would be an insane power.
What
Puking
if-
to
also you're
assert
that
dominance.
drunk and you're thinking that clearly about
Yeah.
being like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What if Bianca didn't like the pasta, but was like, "Fuck it, I'm downing this just to be a boss
Yeah.
and just flex on my
It's
friend
gonna
right
be
now"?
a good vomit.
Dude, everything
Also,
she
as
does.
like a way to throw up more.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought she was like, "Oh, I can skip the alcohol
like,
I knew
this
it
time.
was bad
Tastes
'cause it's all
weird.
garlicky
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can be a
damn.
bad friend, but straight edge."
Yeah. I told her before we got drunk, if you throw up, just make sure it's in the trash can, which I had purposefully placed 2 feet away from her. 8 shots later, and I'm getting lit.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
This is
Eight shots
insane.
and you're
That-
17?
That
That's
would
way too
kill
much.
me.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, could you do 8 shots?
I don't think I've ever done 8 shots in my life.
This also
No.
sounds like a short time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Also, do they know that you can drink alcohol in another way?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
they
what?
could get
Oh, yeah.
OJ and mix it in and then just sip on it all night instead of fucking doing shots?
Yeah.
What?
She's just letting her friend do shots in
Please
front
spell
of her.
it out again for the children watching at home.
Did you know that you can mix alcohol with another thing, and then you can sip it all night.
And then it tastes less fiery.
Yeah. And then you don't throw up on your friend's trash can.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's just like crazy. She's watching her friend do all these 8 shots, and it's like a countdown to the throw up.
Yeah.
Like, how is that fun for her?
Just
well,
like,
I think she's
oh,
also
well.
drinking.
No, I know, but,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
she already knows she's gonna throw up, so
Yeah.
she's just
Oh,
watching
no.
it.
I know, yeah. Wouldn't
She's
you be
just
like
waiting for the ending.
Yeah, wouldn't you be like, they just must think that when you drink, you throw up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this is part of the fun.
Yeah.
It's like that bit of like when Patton Oswalt, have you seen his bit where he's like, he's doing hide and seek with his daughter, but because he's like a little out of shape, he will need to like lean by the wall if he's like running a lot. And like then he'll need to lean. And so his daughter just like leans by the wall because she thinks that's part of the
Part
game.
of the
It
game.
may not have been hide and seek, but it was some game.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. 8 shots later, I'm getting lit. I heard Bianca starting to gulp, and as soon as I looked at her, I knew she was trying to swallow it down. Gross. Never
Ugh.
do that.
Oh.
I see my dog do that sometimes.
Within 2 seconds, she was spewing throw up from her mouth.
Okay, that is a beautiful sentence.
From her mouth.
That is
Within seconds.
from her.
From her mouth,
is so
which is
fun.
connected to her throat, which is connected to her stomach, and that's where the throw up came from.
The mouth bit's connected to the throat bit.
I love that song.
Yeah.
And all over the floor, and she hadn't even got it in the trash. At this point, I knew she blacked out because she was so tired from throwing up, she had folded over in it. Ew.
Ugh.
Usually the friend
Ooh.
I would get her in the shower, but I was so tempted to just light the whole house on fire.
Whoa!
This lady is unhinged.
Whoa! Instead of helping my friend, I lit the whole house on fire.
This girl is the next David Sedaris.
Dude,
this like
yeah.
needs to become
I
like
know.
a humor essayist. This
I know.
is so good.
Oh, this is so good.
I had never smelt a more awful stench than the garlic noodles and expired butter she had just spewed all over my room. Instead, I slept in another room and I let her spend the night in her glurp. That's our third word right there.
Glurp.
She beat you to it, Lucas.
Glurp. Oh, man.
God.
Dude,
My
glurp?
That's
Oh.
so good.
Glurp? Oh, fuck.
When she woke up, she was extremely pissed at me, so I called her a brat. She got her good. She got her
Dude,
back
Nice.
good.
revenge.
And then she left. Honestly, I think it was her excuse to leave and not pick it up. I called her mom, made her pay for the cleaners, and me and Bianca won't be friends any longer.
Wow.
9-year friendship ruined.
Oh
Damn.
my God. I forgot that they were friends since they were 8.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dude, that's crazy.
Well,
Oh
and
my
she
God.
foresaw the whole thing happening. It's
I
like
know. Why would
she
you
was
let your
waiting
friend...
to have a reason.
Yeah.
to break
she
it
was like,
off.
she called me a brat, so I'm gonna get this bitch drunk and let her puke all over herself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
It's probably just like waiting to be like, okay, maybe this will be the night that things turn around, and then it's just like, no, this is the period at the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
This ain't a
Yeah.
comma. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blurp.
poor
Can't
thing.
come back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's the worst. I had a falling out with my best friend throughout all 4 years of college. It was it was really, really bad.
What did you do?
What did I do?
It
I
was
fucked
you.
his
We
mom.
know it was you.
No. He said increasingly racist and sexist stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
And then
Hey, we just had that happen with one of our friends.
Yes.
Oh.
That's true.
Yes. Increasingly worse and worse.
Yeah.
oh
Kept
no.
being like, it's a phase. Let's like talk him through it.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
not
yeah.
like this. And then it just became a huge thing. And then we stopped talking.
Yeah. And then when we were like, hey, we don't like what you're saying,
Then he started
he's like,
screaming. And
yeah,
sending
he's
a bunch
like,
of-
you're brainwashed. And we're like, what? And he was also
Yeah.
really nice before that. He
was
wasn't
great
like,
before that.
he wasn't that way at all before that. Yeah.
No, he seemed like one of the most open, genuine people I
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
But then
Anyway.
he just, yeah.
Yeah.
Similar with your friend over
Similar to
time.
mine. He I so hope he doesn't find this. He sent me a message saying happy birthday this year, and I was like, oh, thanks. And I hadn't seen. It was like years since we spoke. I was like, thank you.
And then you look at his like avatar and it's a Punisher logo.
No, it wasn't.
Did you ever like did you tell him why? Or did it just slowly fade
Interestingly,
because-
we after our falling out, we met up a year later just to like talk through everything and hash
Yeah.
stuff out.
Yeah.
And I'll like half the things I brought up, he was like, I have no memory of that.
Whoa.
And that
Mhm.
was and
Do you
yeah.
believe him?
Yes, sort of. I believe he doesn't remember.
Was he at
Yeah.
the same time like, I'm so sorry if I did say that? Or was he like, no, you're wrong?
I honestly don't remember if he like apologized. He may have done.
Yeah.
He may have done.
Yeah.
I also was like, we were like living together at that point, and I actually was like a bit of a negligent roommate.
Yeah.
And so there were like it was the apartment that I grew up in that we were living in, that we were both living in. You've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like where he was staying, what happened was like, I came home first and then I just tried to vacate like the second bedroom as like best, but I still had a lot of stuff on the shelves.
Yeah.
And so he said that he felt like he was getting squeezed out of the apartment because he wasn't able to like really like nest and really
have the space.
make his own space. And I was like, you are absolutely right. I am so sorry that I didn't. And there was other stuff like, that I owned up to, and I was like, I'm so sorry. But yeah, he
You're using most of the shelves? Fine. I'm gonna be racist.
yeah. He had a bad reaction to watching Black Panther. Very bad reaction to Black Panther.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Like what?
He you guys have seen
Also,
the
we
movie?
can cut anything.
No,
you
no,
don't
yeah,
want.
no.
Yeah.
I think it'll be all right. You guys have seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie.
Okay, well, there's like
I am not an ally. Sorry, guys. I'm working on
okay,
it.
there's a scene where like a white CIA agent is taken to Wakanda because he sacrifices himself to save the Black Panther. And so he gets healed because they have like magic, awesome technology. So he gets his back healed. He's awesome. And then he's like looking around this like hospital bed and he walks and then he meets like Black Panther's sister and he's like, oh, where am I? And she's like, don't scare me, colonizer. And it's like, it's just like, it's a little gag in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like really nice. And then the scene moves up. But like, we're walking out of the theater and I'm on cloud nine. I'm like, oh my God, that was amazing. That movie was so good. And I was like, what'd you think? He was like, it was good. I was like, what? Did you not think? He was like, no, it was good. It was good. It was a good movie. It was good. I was like, dude, you can say if you didn't like the movie, you're wrong, but it's fine. Like, you can,
Yeah.
And he said that scene made him afraid that Black people were going to come after him, his community, and his family.
What?
One word as a joke?
That scene like ruined the movie for him, and he said that was what
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the fuck? That's so bananas, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like fucking
Months later, I didn't sleep for a whole month.
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
God.
bad.
I mean, that'd be hard to come back from. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's like fundamental.
It's also like
Yeah.
some other weird, deep-rooted shit.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
something
yeah.
like so minor like that happened in a movie,
Mm.
like affected somebody that deeply, where they're like, I don't feel safe anymore.
Yeah.
Like that says
This
that there's
means
so much
this
else going
about
on.
my situation and everyone around me.
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever,
exactly. And that scene is not about him at all.
No.
It's
Yeah.
so strange.
It was also like he's met my mom.
Yeah.
My mom's. I was just like, I had never felt fear like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was so brand new for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also
Yeah.
you're living with him.
Yeah.
Did you
You know?
retrospectively go like, oh, and then other things made more sense that seemed like innocuous?
It
Is
was
that the right word?
Innocuous.
not really, because it really felt like such a shift in personality over the
Yeah.
course of a year.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
before
gotcha.
we were unbelievably close. Like literally like looking at each other across the party, feeling like we had like telepathy. We were just really, really close
Man.
friends. It was
Yeah,
it
that sucks.
and like asking him to move out was like, at the time it was harder than any breakup that I'd ever gone through.
Yeah.
It was-
yeah.
Dude, people don't talk about how friend breakups can affect you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
how it can like really leave a hole in your life.
It can.
You know?
And especially when it's really hard to understand like that. Like
Yeah.
I thought I knew this person really well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it
And
was
it
the
turns
worst.
out they're completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
tough.
anyway, Brittany, I have to tell you, I'm racist.
Yay!
Dang it. Another one.
She's like, fuck. And we were so close this
It's
whole
like home.
time.
I'm like, I guess I'm the problem. This keeps
Yeah.
happening. My
People-
friends all turn racist.
People who are racist just love you, Brittany.
Yeah. Yeah. Racist and people who love engineering videos
T-shirt.
and t-shirts.
Every man who
I'm
wants
a
to
very
date Brittany is.
specific type of guy who's interested in me.
Yeah, can you
I just
guess?
keep surrounding myself with like-minded people.